All right, so Killeen has a bit of a reputation problem, and that is its reputation around crime, especially violent crime. Now, it is above average, but it may not be as bad as you think. In this video, we're gonna hop into some of the safest neighborhoods in Killeen. So let's get into the safest neighborhoods in Killeen. But before we do that, I'm Stephen Harris, team lead at nextquesthometeam.com. It's our goal to become your real estate resource, whether you want to buy, sell, invest, or you just like to look at houses. If there's anything that we can help with, like, subscribe, comment, email, smoke signal, whatever it's gonna be, we would love to have a conversation with you. So how crime is calculated is by the 1 person per 1,000 of the population. And I use neighborhoodscout.com to get this information because I am not an authority on crime and where is a safe area to live and not. So Killeen in and of itself is above the national median. So if we're doing 1 by 1,000, Killeen's at a 7. The national median is 4. So to add a little bit more context, Monroe, Louisiana, which is ranked the #1 most dangerous place to live, according to neighborhoodscout.com, they are at a 29. So that's 1 in every 34 people, while Killeen is 1 in every 148. So pretty far above average, but way, way lower than the max. Let's get into the safest neighborhoods in Killeen. Now, #1 is kind of not #1. We'll start, it's more like #0. It's kind of a gimme, right? The more rural areas in Killeen are gonna be the safest places to live, like South Clear Creek, Maxdale, and that's gonna be subdivisions like Copperas Ridge or Chaparral West. They're really off the beaten path and the population density is not so great. So of course, according to the numbers, those are gonna be the safest places to live. But for this, I want to focus more on the denser populated areas. All right, #1 is going to be my favorite area in Killeen. It's more on the east side of things. It's going to be the Siltstone, Rosewood area. That includes subdivisions like White Rock, Spanish Oaks, and even out to Heritage Oaks. Now, according to Neighborhood Scout, this area is safer than 63% of cities in the United States. Chances of having a violent crime happen to you are 1 in 400, which is like way below the city average. And as far as property crime goes, it's 1 in 90, which is below city and state averages. Now, it does cost a little bit more to live in this area. The median price is gonna be right around the $375K, but it's one of the most aesthetically beautiful sides of Killeen to live in, and there's easy access to pretty much everything that you might want to do. #2 on our list is going to be Timberidge, Heather Glen. Now, this is more affordable than the White Rock Estates, Spanish Oaks, but it's actually right across the street. It's going to be better for a first-time home buyer or maybe even somebody who's looking to kind of make a step up without going super crazy. This is actually rated safer than almost half of the neighborhoods in the United States. Now, violent crime is gonna be 1 in 322, which is still way below the city average, while property crime is every 1 in 62. The median price for a home here is right at $270K. #3 is gonna be the Lonesome, Dove, Westridge, Robinhood Estates. And these are actually the names of the subdivisions as well. It's gonna be in the northwestern corridor of Killeen, a little bit further from the areas that we just talked about. And this is actually safer than 44% of neighborhoods in the United States. Violent crime is gonna be 1 in every 178, which is actually closer to the actual city average. And then property crime is 1 in 63. The median price here is right at $250, and it is a more densely populated area, and in my opinion, not as aesthetically pleasing, but still great and has easy access to kind of more of the more central areas of Killeen. If you want to get to the Fort Hood base or you want to get to the best shopping areas, all that's going to be within about 10 to 15 minutes of you. While I think you can find happiness anywhere in Killeen, and crime does not have an address, I think it all depends on like your lifestyle. It was nice to highlight some of the safer areas, especially since in my pros and cons video, Killeen residents kind of went wild with some of the violent crime and just saying that Killeen was just this violent, crime-ridden area that you don't want to live. So it was nice to take a minute and highlight some of the more safer sides of the city. Now, if this video brought you any value at all, leave a little comment below, let me know. Now, if you are actually from Killeen, let us know. What areas do you find safe? What are some of your favorite areas to visit? And let those outsiders know, hey, when you come to Killeen, this is where you should land. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for spending a little bit of time here with me today. See you on the flip side. Peace.